Hey. This is HQ. This is HQ in the house as per usual. We did a pop up show today. We doing a pop up show today. It is what it is. We could have been not live, but we being live. So this was a pop up show for the ladies because we always doing the women. We always doing the females and we never do the males. So today I decided, hey, I'm finna do some men. There's some good men on the Kendra G show that came on there, and we don't never highlight those good men. So I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it on this Saturday. Seeing as I have time on my hands, and we got plenty of men, and I said, you know what? After that fiasco that Kendra had last night with the goofy white guy, and then the last guy, I was like, you know what? We need to see some men. We need to see some real men doing some real things on the Kendra G show. So here we go.
All right, they let me go live, Kendra. What's up, Kendra? How you feeling?
How you doing, little cuz? Are you out here? You still single with it?
Yeah.
Now are you working? Do I gotta go fast with you? Because I know you host the morning show.
We good. Come on, we good.
Okay, let's do it. All right, let's do it. You got your hair done? Let me see this cut. Come on with the hair.
I started my lock journey in January, so yeah.
Oh, you started your lock journey. Okay. Now, do you want to go by little cuz? You want me to call you the other name?
Kazar, call me my name, Kazar Jackson.
Let me tell you something. He's extremely talented. I'm super proud of him. He's a major star, and he's going to be a bigger star in the making. He hosts the evening show in WDCI in Chicago. He's not no average guy.
There you go.
Let's get into it. So, you know I love you. Kazar, how old are you?
27.
27. You live in Chicago.
Yeah.
No kids, right?
No kids.
No kids. I know, never married. What's your zodiac sign?
Pisces, March 12th.
March 12th. All right, so Kazar, 27, Pisces. Keep the camera so we can see your face. Chicago, no kids, never married. What kind of woman you looking for, Kazar?
Can you hear me like this?
I can hear you great.
Okay, I bet. She gotta believe in God first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? When I meet my lady, that's gonna be our first date. We're going to church. All right, we're gonna go to church. Gonna go to brunch, and all that good stuff. She gotta be intelligent. She gotta have a degree because I got a degree. So I want a woman that went to school. You know what I'm saying? Loyal. I don't want a woman that's social media influenced. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you're a social media influencer.
No, not an influencer, but social media influence. Like she don't got a brand for herself. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people is socially influenced by the internet and stuff.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't want a woman that is influenced by social media.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Break that down.
I'm just saying, like she got a mind of her own. She not looking at everything and you know what I'm saying? Oh, I gotta have this, I gotta have that because you see it on the internet. Like she actually is in tune with real life instead of just, you know what I'm saying, trying to live a social media life. If that makes sense. I think that makes sense to me.
No, I see what you're saying. Yeah. So okay. So
I saw somebody say a degree don't mean nothing, but yeah, that's my preference though. That's what I prefer.
Right.
She know how to cook. She's nurturing. She don't got kids. I don't want a woman with kids that don't got kids. So my first child got to be my lady first child.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Long as you plan to stick around. We trying to keep families together. We trying to get families to stay together, do things together, get married, all that good stuff. Long as you plan to stick around, that's cool. That's good.
Yeah. Family oriented.
Mm-hmm.
She interested in like building a partnership, you know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna build us an empire. Like somebody that's selfless. I got a lot of stuff. Now. Yeah, that's
selfless.
Now, what are some deal breakers?
Kids. That's probably my number one deal breaker.
You dated women with kids before, though, right?
Yeah, I dated them, but I knew that it'll never, and I expressed to them that it'll never get nowhere further than that. But I don't do that no more, though. I don't do that no more. You haven't dated women
with kids no more?
No, I don't date women with kids no more. No, because now I'm being intentional now. So like 2024 is my year to like just be locked in with me and God. So I've been focusing on myself a lot for real. So
okay.
Yeah. So that's the deal breaker though. Kids don't got nothing going for herself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Clubbing. all the time, because that's not me. I don't be in the clubs. I'm real laid back. I'm real chill. So I don't really want no girl that's always in the clubs and stuff.
See, and that's the thing I really don't like about these shows is that a lot of men get on here and say, I don't like what I don't like. No, we want to hear what you like, not what you don't like. All I hear when I hear men get on here is no, 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 no. And then there are a lot of women, if they like me, they hear that no, 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 I don't want that, I don't want that, I don't want that. No, tell me what you want. Tell me what kind of person that you want. Stop telling me what you don't like. That's the thing. I'm going to start telling people, stop telling people what you don't like. Tell people what you like, what you want.
Yeah, that's cool right there.
Okay, no girls in the club.
Mm-hmm.
Now does she gotta look a certain way, Kazar?
I don't really discriminate when it come to looks. Like, I like what I like. I just put on Facebook the other day. I think I need a big girl. I might need a big girl.
Tell me why.
I ain't never tried a big girl. They seem cool. I like light skinned women though. I like brown women. I like dark skinned women. I like what I like. You know what I'm saying? I just like what I like.
Okay, he likes what he likes.
Sure.
What about money? Now does she gotta make a certain amount of money?
Nah, I ain't really worried about that. You know what I'm saying? That don't really matter to me. But I don't want no broke woman either though. You know what I'm saying? That's just, trying to.
Yeah, but you asked for a woman who had a degree or something like that. I mean, usually they do have they usually do have a job. So I'm assuming you want a woman who has a job. Now, is he joking when he say he want a big girl? I mean, really, are you joking, or do you mean like sort of big, like thick, thick, thick?
I don't want that at all.
Does she gotta be in Chicago?
No. No, I don't even know if I want my lady to be from Chicago. I don't really want nobody from where I'm from to know my woman, though.
Why?
Cause
if you know the woman, then they
you know what I'm saying? Everybody got a story. As soon as you get with somebody, man, I don't really want to hear it, man.
Say something crazy.
I probably prefer my lady to be from another state, but it really ain't nothing like having somebody from where you from. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all can relate in a different way. But yeah, she don't have to be from Chicago. But if she end up being from Chicago, that's cool.
Okay. Now let's do the Kendra cam. You gotta stand up, Kazar, so we can see your full body.
All right, I got on the. I went to the gym today, so.
Okay.
I would.
He's a very successful black man.
So I'm in the studio, so I ain't really.
He's successful. He does. You guys should follow him on IG too. Okay,
let's see me all the way.
We can see. We can see you, Kazar. Yeah. All right. So, when was your last relationship? Oh, you.
I'm cool.
He said he cool. He's fresh. So the woman gotta be fly like you?
Yeah, she gotta have some style for sure.
Okay. Now, when was your last relationship?
My last relationship, probably like, it wasn't a relationship, but the last woman I was dealing with, I stopped dealing with her in January.
Okay, hold on. Someone said I want you for myself. He is literally like a little brother. And one thing that I like to do is always salute people that are hard workers. I'm a hard worker. So hard work knows hard work. And I'm just proud of him overall. You know, he comes from a city. He's from Chicago. We hear so much negativity a lot of times about the black men in Chicago. Sure. And I feel like Kazar is a hard worker. He's changing that narrative. So I am 45. He is 27. I look at him. I'm like a proud big sister.
Sure.
So y'all got to start understanding it's okay to love on our black people and not be like, oh, I want to be with them. No, he's literally like a little brother, and I want to put him out here for that reason. So yes, I'm gonna support him.
Sure.
All right, back to you. When was your last relationship?
Yeah, it wasn't a relationship, but I say like the last woman I was dealing with was in January. So yeah.
Okay. Right. And you don't got to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
All right, so like the last time I got in some pussy was December 24th of 2023.
That's your little brother talking like that. When did he say?
But I just got my dick sucked yesterday. That was it.
Damn, you ain't gotta say all that. We don't need to know none of that. See, you women, you men think territorial. Women do too. So this is wild.
My bad if that's too much. If I'm
Yes, that is too much information. Nobody care when you got your little thing suck. She said in a relationship, and then you could have.
talking like I
Sorry,
said,
And
I
see,
just
his
hyped you
jacket
up
ain't
and said
bad.
you
That's
was
the whole point. The
good.
jacket
I
ain't
am.
bad. The jacket is not bad. We just didn't need to know all of the information.
I'm
Young
great.
man
I'm great,
that
but I had to get.
I just
I had
hyped
to
you
get that
up.
monkey off my back. I had to get that monkey off my back right quick. So I just got my dick sucked yesterday. Shout out to the East Side. Got a real headhunter over there. She got me together. You know what I'm saying? Then I went and did my own podcast interview. But yeah. Yesterday, last time I got some neck, but I ain't got no pussy since Christmas Eve. Oh, that I'm keeping it a buck, and I wouldn't lie to you.
We don't have to
So
keep it a buck.
are you on a celibacy journey?
Yeah, I just told you I'm locked in with God. I told myself like.
So okay, so on the
Wait a minute. Let's be clear. Ding, 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 dong. Getting your dick sucked is the same thing as sex. It is sex. It's just a different form of sex, but it's still sex. He said, he said a headhunter.
celibacy journey, you can't put your
That's
thing inside
wild.
a woman, but she can put your thing inside her mouth.
Yeah, so to me, my logic is
Okay.
that's not sex to me. That's like
it is sex. It's just a different form of sex.
That's just getting some neck. You feel me? Like when you have sex with a woman, that's like a real exchange of energy when you get inside of her, like in that sense. You know what I'm saying? So to me, that's my.
What woman would go for just sucking somebody's dick? What would that? I mean, what?
Just,
That's my logic.
just real quick, all the things I just said about, because I don't know him. I never met him in my entire life. Erase all the.
Just because he's sort of famous in Chicago. Well, let me stop, because you women that do some weird shit like
that. This is our first time.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Which means he's for the streets. He's for the streets. Yeah, maybe he paid her. That's what I'm assuming. Because what woman would go over there and just sucking dick and she don't really like you? She just.
Who all the you can't get head comments? I don't know. It's going on 6 months, man. June 24 gonna make 6 months.
So, okay, but let me ask you this: are you not having sex till you get married? What's the?
Well, I mean, he just said he was fooling with a girl, and he just stopped fooling with her in January. So how is it he ain't had sex since June? What?
Oh.
I don't want to have sex until I meet my lady.
Until you're gonna be in a committed relationship.
Right.
Okay.
But like I said, getting some neck that ain't sex to me.
So the woman that gave you neck, she can't be your lady?
Nah, she got 2 kids. Yeah, that's over with. What? Is that don't
Yeah, you see how bad that sounds? But men think it's okay. But it sounds bad. It sounds just as bad coming from a man. Meaning you for the streets. Yeah, you for the streets. You ain't ready for no relationship. Now that I heard that, yeah, you ready. You for the streets.
That's just me. That don't count to me.
Okay, three flaws you have to work on.
3 flaws I gotta work on. I like Lynette said, I'm the type like if something happened, I'll be down and ready like I don't give no fuck. Like I'm cool. Like I'm cool. I'll go my way. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta work on that, like being my communication skills. Okay, my communication skills for sure.
Anything else, Kazar?
You can hear me?
Yes, somebody trying to call you. Communication skills and what else?
Communication skills.
Nug behavior.
Being more like what is it called? Emphatic. Like I'm not really like if somebody crying and stuff. I'm not really the confident type. You know what I'm saying?
Empathetic, not empathetic.
I guess that's something I gotta work on.
They said the girl that gave you neck just try to call you.
Nah, that's a girl trying to give me neck right now. Man, anyway, look.
Okay, lucky to be with you?
Cause I ain't got no kids. I got a good head on my shoulders for 27. Yeah, that go to word right there. That's cool. Excuse me. I'm 27. I don't got no kids. I got a good head on my shoulders. I'm intentional. Whenever I do get in a relationship, I'm being intentional. That's why I'm taking this time to myself right now because I feel like I did a lot of cheating in the past. You know what I'm saying?
He did a lot of cheating in the past. A lot of cheating in the past. See, I gave him a shot because he was on Kendra. And Kendra was, oh, he's a good guy. Yeah, he probably is a good guy, but you cheat. And you look for headhunters. And you don't know that having headhunting sex is the same as sex. And it's just a different form.
I mess with a lot of women and all that stuff, so they don't excite me no more. Like having hoes and everything don't excite me no more. I'm finna be 30.
See, I watch out for men who call women hoes. I watch out for men who call women headhunters. I watch out for men like that. When I have a man who calling women a headhunter and hoe, there's an issue there. There's always an issue there when a man is calling a woman name or he got those kind of things for women. Hi, Tara Mayta. Hey, Tara. So you got to watch out for men like this. Maybe he's ready for a relationship. Maybe he ain't. But I know his verbiage and all of that is wrong. It's all the way off.
30 in 3 years. So it's time for me to like build my family and everything like that. So she gonna get an intentional man. How am I embarrassed and I don't belong to nobody? Goofy. But she gonna
the SBC Nation was in the damn comment section calling him a goofy. No, they was calling him names in the comment section. The SBC gang. Because if his profile pics looks good. It looks good. Because if you ain't in the comment section calling him goofy, just like you call females goofy when you find out she done had sexual experience that close to this show. If y'all ain't, y'all not across the board. And you women should be calling this shit out. We definitely should be calling this shit out when we run across men like this. Maybe he is a good guy. Maybe he is. He says he's a good guy, but he also a cheater. He also calls women names. He also doesn't seem to be as intentional as he says. He don't know the difference between head and sex. Or he does know the difference. He just thinks they're two totally different things when they're not.
get an intentional man. She gonna get a man that's a hard worker, committed, honest. You know, I'm working on myself right now. So yeah, right. I'm a work in progress. So I ain't even ready to be dating for real.
Why the hell you come on here then? If you ain't ready to be, you come on into, you see, look, y'all can't be coming on Kendra's camp just to be dating, just to be finding sex. You should be able to do that all on your own. You shouldn't even be on this show.
Not yet. It's only been.
What do you want to do for my show?
It's only going on 6 months that I've been.
So you want the women that's watching you to reach out to you?
Yeah, they could reach out. Yeah.
What is your age range again?
I'm 27. The youngest I date probably like 25. The oldest I go probably like 30, 31. I don't want nothing too out of my range, you know what I'm saying? Then we probably won't have too much in common, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
See, for me, I can't even think about it.
Yeah, 25 to like 30, 31. That's cool.
Okay. And I'm gonna let you shout out your Instagram. How can Luna reach out?
Yeah, they can follow me. Lil Cuz Too Funny, LILCUZ, the number 2, the word funny. That's Instagram, Facebook, YouTube.
Little Cuz Too Funny, LILCUZ,
the number 2, word funny.
Now, see, I see all kinds of red flags, but then that's just me. I see all kinds of red flags with him. He's not intentional. He says he's intentional, but he's not. He always looking for headhunters. You can't tell me he ain't looking for headhunters. He just said the chick that just called me on the phone looking to be my headhunter. Are you really intentional or are you just on here to get more snatch? See, a lot of men are on here just to get more snatch. And as the interview goes on, you can tell that they come on here just for more snatch. He got as much exposure as he needs to. He's famous, I'm assuming, in Chicago. Why are you on here looking for a woman when there's plenty of women in Chicago? Cause it's Kendra's show probably known for snatching, for getting more snatch. That's the only thing I can think. More men, more snatch. More women, more snatch. Here we go. This is our next guy.
Trevor, Charlotte, 34, Leo, marketing and data analytics, no kids. Okay, Trevor, what kind of woman you looking for?
I'm looking for a woman who can like stimulate me, like my mindset. You know what I mean? Like more on this. Like, you ever heard of sapiosexual?
Yes, that's when the intelligence is
You're
what
more
really
attracted
gets
to
you
the brain.
excited.
Yeah, I get that.
I mean, cause I did all the physical stuff. I mean, the physical matters.
Oh, see, here we go. I'm not saying anything wrong, but I'm saying y'all got to know what are we on here for. Look, you if you're sexually attracted to a woman, you're just sexually attracted to her. Coming on here saying you're sapiosexual, that basically means you're attracted to the intellect. It can be a male or female. See, that's the way I read it. When you're sapiosexual, you can be attracted to a man or a woman. Listen to what this man is saying. Listen to what he's saying. He's sapiosexual. He cares about the brain. Does that mean you care about being attracted to men and women, or you just want a woman right now? So don't say you're sapiosexual and you know that's what that means. I get it. You're attracted to women. Then say you're attracted to women. Stop talking about I'm attracted to the brain, because that means it goes across genders.
But I'm just looking for somebody who's intellectually sound with themselves, somebody that's comfortable in their solitude too.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Kids. I don't want to date no woman with kids.
Okay. Just for educational purposes, why would you not date a woman with kids?
I mean, I've tried it before. Like, I try to be comfortable being uncomfortable with dating women with kids. They just don't really have the time. They can't, you know what I'm saying, like, do what I want to do. I move whenever I want to move. I had that experience. It was a couple times. So it didn't really pan out. I mean, the lady was fine, but it was just, the fact that they had to take care of their kids, and I understand that.
Okay.
Right.
So no women with kids. Any more deal breakers?
Women with ugly feet. Yeah, I got a foot fetish. Not like a weird foot fetish, but I feel like if I look at your feet and you're not taking care of your feet, you're probably not taking care of something else. Yeah, that's just me. That's me.
Gotta have nice toes.
You gotta have nice
nice
feet.
toes.
You gotta
All
be a
right,
decent dude.
Trevor. Now we got to the feet. The question is, should she look a certain way?
Right.
I've always had a preference, and I'm moving away from that preference now. But my preference has always been like light skin, pretty, long hair, But now,
Everything is physical with this dude. Everything is physical. He's sort of shallow, sort of a shallow guy, because he feet sapiosexual. I don't know whether he could be swinging from one end to that. I don't know. All I know is that he said the wrong thing, and now I'm thinking that he swing, or now I'm thinking he don't mind swinging. Maybe he hasn't. I don't know. Maybe he likes women. I don't know. But when someone says sapiosexual to me, that means you are attracted to the brain and the mind and their intellect, and it doesn't really stop at sex.
now I'm accepting all flavors, not all races.
You see, he's saying he's accepting all flavors, all races, all everything. Wow.
I don't want white women, strictly black women, but just different colors, different shades.
What made you what made you become more open-minded outside of your preference?
I'm gonna just be honest. Like, I dealt with my ex for a while, and I kind of like based it off that, which is probably a wrong thing to do. But
Yes, absolutely a wrong thing to do. Because why would I go over there and I'm dark skinned and I know you like light skinned women? Why would a woman, that wouldn't even make no sense? Because I would always be wondering when you're going to turn the page and start looking at light-skinned women. That's your preference. You said it's your preference, but you deliberately turn away from your preference.
But it didn't work out, so I'm kind of like basing all my stuff off of that.
Okay, fair enough. What about money? Do she gotta make a certain amount of money?
Right. I'm gonna say at least 100.
Drizzle.
Yeah.
I heard about this drizzle movement that the men got.
Well, it panned out because don't nobody hear about that shit. And most men ain't going for it anyway. You don't see them woke boys that started talking like that.
They want boss women too. Why she gotta make 100K, Trevor?
I mean, really, 100 really ain't a lot of money in today's society. But at the end of the day, I just want you to be able to comfortable enough to take care of yourself, you know.
Right.
And I mean, I make that, so I need you to, you know, meet me somewhere.
Okay. And just fair enough. You already told us you make that. But we hear this at times. Men don't care about a woman's money. So why does it matter to you?
I don't care about your money. Like, I just want you, like I said, be able to, like, say for instance.
He don't want you to come over there and ask him for no money. That's basically it. He don't want you to come over there and say, hey, I need some money, and then he got to help you. So basically, he's trying to cover his ass for a gold digger, not to be a gold digger. That's basically it.
A girl see me wearing designer or see nice things that I wear, and then she want that for herself, but I don't see you with it.
Right.
Why would I buy it if you're not buying it? You know what I'm saying? Or you can't afford it.
He don't want, so he's cheap. So he's a cheap man. He worried about money. He's worried about you asking for his money. He's cheap. Y'all hit the like button coming in, please. Hit the like button coming in, please.
So I look at some women that try to, you know, they try to come up off some men, and I ain't one of them ones.
What'd I tell you? I ain't one of them ones. So off the bat, he don't want to pay for nothing. He don't want to come off no money. He trying to get away from his ex. He got trauma over there by his ex. Who gonna go over there and talk to you, brother? What woman in her right mind gonna go over there and talk to you if you still got trauma from your ex? You ain't did the work to get past your trauma. Now you want another woman to go over there and deal with you. I get it. You're attracted to it. The dick gets hard. We get all that. But ain't nothing like waking up ain't nothing like you thinking about your ex. And we know you thinking about your ex. Because you with me and I got dark skin, but you really like light skin.
Drizzle, they say.
Drizzle.
They told me to say drizzle after. There's a ladies, I don't know if you know, but there's a soft era man movement going on, and they having demands now.
Hey, listen, I seen your IG, and you had a little soft. I think you posted on your story.
Okay, I'm gonna make a real post out of it. One of my middle school. One of my middle school friends. I have a lot of friends that I still talk to from middle school. Called me today, and she was like, "Have I had any drizzle men on my show?" And then she sent me all these videos on TikTok of men saying they like flipping the script, saying, "I want haircut money."
That was just a movement, Kendra. It's not a big deal. Nobody's dealing with the drizzle men. The drizzle men going back to what they've been doing. Y'all hit the like button coming in, please.
I'm too good to go out. You can't take me out to eat. What do I need you for? So I'm actually going to take some of the videos and repost them. But yes, I was cracking up. I did put one in my IG story, but I don't want to lose focus. Let's do the Kendra Cam, Trevor.
We can do it. Hold on. Can you see?
I see your Da Vinci shirt. Say I'm gonna be styling.
I was out at a birthday dinner. I had just got in.
Okay,
so you had
just got in.
Yeah.
All right, Trevor. When was your last relationship?
So my last officially relationship was 2015.
Okay, 2015. This was the light-skinned girl with long hair?
Yeah. But
You mean to tell me you still butthurt over a girl that's 8 years past? You butthurt over a light-skinned girl? What you been dating since her? What you been sleeping with since her? You been sleeping with light-skinned women, but now you want her. You want the black woman to become the clean-up woman?
We reconnected, and then we just. It's been like 2 years since we talked.
Okay. Now you don't got to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Okay.
A week ago.
I be having sex with people 7 days ago. What's wrong with that girl? She ain't in the running.
Nah, I mean it was more like she cool, but yeah,
What's wrong
it just ain't there.
with her? Why can't she be the one?
I mean,
Because she's just a whole, Kendra. And that's what men nor women, when women get on here and say the same thing, she just had sex a week ago and she say he ain't the one, she's saying the same thing men are saying. Men don't want to hear that, but the women are saying the same thing. Look, that was just somebody I had sex with. Stop making a big deal of it.
I don't think we aligned. I think it was just more of a physical attraction.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right.
Physical attraction. 3 flaws you got to work on, Trevor.
I mean, I need to work on being more patient. Cause sometimes I can tend to, if it ain't going my way, I can tend to like, get up out of there real quick. Um, what else? I can't think of, I can't think of three off the top.
Woo! You ain't got 3 flaws, Trevor?
I mean, I'm pretty sure I got 3 flaws, but I just can't think of it off the top.
You know what we say around here? If not being able to name 3 flaws is a flaw.
Yeah.
Well, that's a flaw then. There we go. That's the second one then. I can't name 3 of them.
Ooh, child, Trevor, why would a woman be lucky to be with your ass?
Why you gotta say it like that? I mean, I'm a good time. I like to have fun. I'm not no boring person. I'm about my priorities. And I'm looking for a family. Like I want to be a family man. Like I'm not trying to be out here like in the streets. I'm getting older, and that ain't just because I'm getting older, but I'm getting wiser too. And I'm noticing.
Then you have to be intentional. People just be having sex for sport. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. You do you on your sexual end. All I'm saying is don't be surprised if other people do that same thing. The whole point is be intentional. Because you can have sex and not have feelings. So I'm told you can have sex without feelings. So that same thing, women can have sex without feelings too. It is what it is. I'm going by the psychiatrist. I'm not going by what y'all say. What y'all say is women can't have sex without having feelings, and I'm saying the psychiatrists say they can. So if these people come on here and say that person is not the person that they're looking for, okay, fine and dandy. But don't be mad if you don't find the person that you're looking for because you're not really intentional.
Like I don't need to be out here, trying to be with every girl. Not that I do that, but that's just not what I'm on right now. So
that's nice.
that's
I'm
what I'm
glad.
looking for.
I'm
I'm looking
glad
for
you're
a good family, stability.
We
A
glad.
good family stability.
Right.
All right, let's do it. We got Trevor, Charlotte, 34, Leo, works in marketing. Oh, should the woman be in Charlotte?
Nah, she don't got to be in Charlotte.
Okay.
I actually prefer not.
So would you relocate or would she have to relocate?
I could relocate. It's whatever.
It's whatever. He said, okay. What was the age range you would date?
So I'm gonna say like 35 to 50.
35 to 50.
Yeah.
Damn.
So you want older?
Yeah, I don't want no young girls. None.
Damn, the first time we done heard that for real. I don't want no young girl. Why you don't want no young girl?
No young girls, but she has to be willing to have children, right?
Yeah, she got to be willing to have children.
Okay. Okay. All right, so you looking for your wife then?
Looking for my wife.
Yeah.
Capital W, capital I, capital F, capital E.
Wait, say it again.
Capital W, capital I, capital F, capital E.
Woo! They about to blow you up, Trevor. I hope you're ready.
Trevor is serious, and that's great. Trevor is serious. So I don't want to hear about, okay, yeah, but Trevor had, I think, sex a week ago. Okay, fine and dandy. If it's a week ago, I don't want to hear nothing about when we see a woman on here talking about a week ago, because it's the same dynamic. If he ready, then she can be ready as well.
I don't want to be overwhelmed, but it is what it is.
You're going to be overwhelmed. I predict at least 2,000, if not more.
It's a lot.
It is a lot.
We'll see, though.
See,
all you need is one. So all you need is the right one. That's it. When you have a lot of choices, then you start making goofy decisions.
You could probably go through it. Well, if they honor your request. So you say you don't want nobody with kids. I still think women with kids are going to still reach out to you and they're going to try to make you negotiate that requirement.
Oh, I already know. I didn't had it before. I already know how it works.
He's on the record saying women with kids, but because I know my cousins, they're going to still say, well, why not? Like, my child's older and therefore I can move around. No, that is a good example. What about that? What if she has an older child that she can be more available because the child's older?
I mean, if she's willing to have,
I knew it. I knew it. All of this shit is negotiable. This shit is negotiable. He said, I don't want a woman with kids. But if she's older, because he likes older women, he said it. Because he likes older women, she could probably have a child that's 16, 15, even 18, almost out the house, and she's able to move and have more children. See, negotiated, and he watch him say it's negotiable.
kids with me.
Okay.
Like, because to be honest, that's the reason why I don't want to talk to a woman with kids, because I want to be able to share that moment. I want to be able for us to share that moment together.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, so when you already
Okay, then
have
stand
kids,
on
it's
your
kind of like,
ground. Stand on your ground, then, bro. Stand on your ground. You can demand it. You can ask for it. You can ask for whatever you want. But I see you wavering. If the right one come along, watch.
like you got to one up on me, and you might, tell me, because parenthood is gonna be new to me.
All right.
So you might have to one up on me, try to tell me what to do, and I don't really like that. That's probably another flaw of mine. I don't really like to listen too much.
What's wrong? You got to learn to listen if you want a wife.
You're right, and that's a flaw of mine. So I'm putting it out there.
Okay, put it out there. Listen, I do think overall you a good.
And overall, he is a good candidate. I mean, he seems like a nice guy. That's the whole point. Be a good guy. Be that first. Be a good guy first. Okay? That's the whole point. Don't be an asshole. Be a good guy. And you know what I mean when you say don't be an asshole.
Good catch. I really do. We got Trevor, Charlotte, 34, Leo, marketing and data analytics, no children. Ladies, let's try to honor that. Although I do think some women with children are still going to reach out. 35 to 50. Oh,
because he's a handsome man.
Also, make at least 100K. Drizzle.
There you go.
He want a good life. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. There's plenty of women out there that don't have kids, make over 100K, do that thing. So he wants a modern day woman where they can put their money together and they can do what they got to do together. But if she makes money, then he knows that she's not over there for his money, because they can make money together, which is a smart idea, which is a smart thing.
Drizzle. Call it what you want to call it.
You don't have to be a Charlotte. The time has come.
Yes, drizzle. I mean, it's a smart move. He's saying, let her make money. I want her to make money. Long as she make money, then I ain't got to worry about her looking for my money, which is a good thing. Okay, cool. Next candidate. Put him on the board. We got these guys. This is the guy. Hey, these are the guys. Don't have no kids. Looking for wives.
You want to help me
At least that's what they saying.
Put the camera back on your face.
Wait a minute, hold on. Move the camera because he had the camera messed up. Okay, here we go. It don't matter whether the good guys turn into simps. All y'all who get me involved in relationships, you turn into simps. That's y'all fate. It is what it is. Because every man who's gotten married in a relationship is a simp. So when you get married, you get in a relationship, you become a simp. Why is that a bad thing? I'm confused.
Turn the camera back. There we go. You ready?
No.
Not ready.
I don't really know how to work this. I was just like watching your show on Facebook, and like I always see you on YouTube. I think you're very pretty, but I didn't know like this was going to go through.
Well, my name is Kendra G. I host a dating show. Are you single?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I'm single.
Do you want to help me find you someone? I'm gonna ask you some questions, and if a woman is interested, she's gonna reach out to you.
All right, let's go.
Okay. All right. What's your name, sir?
My name is Ashton.
Ashton.
Nice to meet you.
Where are you calling me from?
Ashton.
Right now I'm in Des Moines, Iowa.
Okay. How old are you, Ashton?
I'm 39.
39. And what do you do for a living?
I'm in the Air Force and I'm currently training to be a truck driver.
You're in the Air Force and you're training to do what?
To be a truck driver for
A
TNC
truck
Trucking.
driver. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any kids?
No,
No
no,
kids. Okay.
no,
What's your zodiac sign? Do you believe in zodiac signs?
no, but I'm a Virgo.
Okay, you don't believe in it. All right. Have you ever been married, Ashton?
Yeah, back in like 2017, but I was like young and I wasn't really in love with her. So,
You was once married, but you wasn't. Why'd you marry her if you wasn't in love with her?
well, I in the Air Force, so like if you want orders to like go to a certain base, you could get married and go to that person base. So I was
Oh, I
supposed to
heard
go to
about that.
more.
You got to get
Yeah.
married in the military, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. All right, let's do it. We got
Okay.
Ashton. Ashton lives in Iowa. 39. He's a Virgo, although he doesn't believe in that. He's in the Air Force, studying to be a truck driver. No kids. All right, Ashton. What kind of woman you looking for?
Just somebody like in shape. She had to be feminine and positive. If she broke, it's okay. I could just provide for both of us. Just somebody that I like to enjoy being around, you know?
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Like kids, if she have like kids, I don't really want a woman with kids. I know that disqualify a lot out of my dating pool. I just don't really,
Wait, what did you
because
say?
I'm gonna be traveling.
No woman with kids. Wait, I didn't understand. No woman with kids because of what?
Like my new job, I'm gonna be traveling a lot, and I gonna want to like bring her with me, and you can't really bring a kid with you. So that's why I just say I don't really want a woman with kids. But I love children, though.
Do you want your own kids one day, or you don't want your own kids either?
Yeah, one day.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you want a woman with no kids, but you want to start your own family.
yes.
Okay. Any other deal breakers besides children?
Like a bad attitude, like I can't really like be around negative energy. But that's it. That's it.
Okay.
Right.
What
Yeah.
about now? You already kind of mentioned it. Does she got to look a certain way?
Nah, just pretty. Like I would be with a 7. I could level her up to
No, he didn't say he want a 7. He said he want a 7. He can level her up to a higher number than that. So if y'all put in the comment section, what number would you give him? He looking for a 7. What's his number? Because most numbers stick near their numbers, right? So is he a 7 in the book? I don't know. He ain't my type, ain't my cup of tea, but maybe he could be a 7. Somebody put the number in the comment section. What number is he? He said she's a 7. I want her to be a 7. I can level her up. Wow.
a 8. I would take a 7.
Level her. He will take a 7. Honey, let HQ be quiet. I told you, I'll put a number in the section. What number is he?
I don't know how these number scales go. Okay, but you could.
You ain't dumb. Don't play don't play dumb. You know what the numbers is, Kendra.
You could do a 7, and you can increase her to an 8.
He said he can do a 7 and he'll increase her to an 8. Meaning, I don't know. He said he gonna have in the future when he gonna have
Yeah,
kids. I don't know.
or a 9. Who knows?
Or a 9. You can make so you could turn a 7.
He just said he want to travel. So if he want to travel and he don't want her to have kids, but he want to have kids with her together, when you gonna stop traveling so that y'all can have kids? The whole point is, when is he what number, what scale, or what range is he looking at woman wise? Because you ain't asking. I hope you ain't looking for no 22-year-old. Oh my God, we gotta see.
Into a 9.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I want to make sure I
Yes.
heard you correctly. You can make a 7 into a 9.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What about money? Should she make a certain amount of money?
Nah, she could be broke. I could provide for both of us.
That's what he said. He said that earlier. She can be broke and I can provide for both of us. He's a provider. That's what he is.
What?
We don't really men, we providers, you know what I mean? But we just want to provide for the right woman. So if a woman, I have friends that is lawyers, right? They meet their wife at the McDonald's drive-thru. She had no money, but she was like feminine. She was friendly.
You know damn well ain't no lawyer looking at no damn McDonald chick who flip fries. You better stop that.
So that's what we kind of go for. That's what we attracted to. You know what I mean?
He said you could work at the
Y'all hit the like
store,
button. Hit the like
but
button.
if you are
You know he
friendly
lying.
and
Stop
fine,
it.
he gonna retire you.
Hit the like button. You know he lying.
Easy.
Easy.
Ain't no damn woman in no.
That's okay, Ashton. I'm not sure how familiar you are, but we have the Kendra cam now.
Yeah.
That's when you stand up and we see your full body.
But he in the gym, so you know he got a decent body.
Ashton, you gonna do well on my show.
Cause he got whoa.
Oh, thank you.
You in this kind of shape? We gotta see your legs, Ashton.
Oh my leg.
Okay.
Damn, he got a big chest.
Are you a personal trainer? What in the world?
No, I just in shape. Just in shape.
Yeah. Ashton, how tall are you?
Damn, Ashton.
I'm 5'11".
5'11".
In real, I'm 5'11" in real life. 5'11" in real life.
You what?
I am 5'11" in real life.
Not bad.
5'11" in real life.
I don't like that in long hair.
Well, I know that's the thing now. Like, you look good too.
All right, so we got Ashton, Iowa, 39, Air Force truck driver, no kids. When was your last relationship?
Yeah.
Hot damn. I could say last year, March.
March.
Yeah, last year,
okay, last year, March.
Right.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Last month.
Now, is she an option?
Was she an option?
Is she an option? Why not?
No.
Cause he paid for her. What do you mean?
Well, I mean, when you're a man and you just keep yourself nice, you're gonna attract women. You're gonna it just come with the territory. But she wouldn't really be a woman I would like settle down with. You know what I mean?
You made a very valid point, and this is why I always ask. People always say, "Why do I ask the question?"
Thank you, Rain.
The last time you had sex, because it lets me know how single you really are. And you're absolutely right. You're a man who, you have no kids.
Right.
You're attractive.
Right.
You're gonna get women that will sleep with you without the relationship title, right. And you just kind of said that. But I guess I want to know why is that woman not an option? What does she lack to be your woman?
Just the way, so me and my friends usually go out in a group, right? All of us kind of in shape, dressed nice, and she are just like all of us. But then when she see me, she just cling to me the most. So that kind of disqualify her. Like, well, obviously I ain't gonna want.
Wait, what happens? She clings to you?
He got a thick accent. That's the issue. The accent is the issue. You can't.
No, so I went. Me and my friends went out, right?
Wait, hello? Your phone's going out. Wait, hold on, Ashton.
I'm sorry.
Ashton.
Ashton. Yes.
Your phone's going in and out, so we got to get your Wi-Fi together.
Right.
Okay.
So I asked, can you hear me now?
Is that better?
I don't know if it's better.
I can hear you.
Okay, yes. Why is this woman not qualified to be your girl?
It's just the situation, like how we met. So me and my friends go out in a group, and it were like 6 of us. All of us work out, all of us dress nice, very masculine, very gentlemanly, And she like all of us. So, but she just cling to me the most. So that kind of disqualify me from saying, okay, well, this ain't really a girl that wants a relationship. She just see a bunch of dudes and be like, oh, I want all of them. You know what I mean? Yeah.
But you still had sex with her.
I was hungry as a beast, as a man. I gonna need things. You want me to lie?
He don't want you. No, we don't want you to lie. It is what it is.
You said you're hungry like a beast.
Kendra, all I do is work out, meditate, and train. So my sex drive gonna be high. I don't be joking off. I don't watch porn. So after a while, your levels gonna be kind of extreme. You know, imagine if you eat it a week, you gonna kill that sandwich. You gonna kill it. That's just the truth. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what else you want me to tell you.
I know. I love the transparency. I think it's great information for my audience to hear and understand men like you.
Right.
So he says he doesn't please himself. He doesn't watch porn. So the only way he does that is via sexual activity. So it's good. Let's get you a girlfriend. Now, before we go further, what are your 3 flaws? What are 3 things you have to work on?
Wow.
So I wouldn't say, I kind of like over assorted. So like, well, I don't really see it as a flaw in my head, but I've been told like, you got kind of ease back with that. Say if we go it out, right?
Wait, what did you say?
His accent.
I've been told I am over assortive. So like, if we're going on a date, I would tell you like, hey, I booked reservations for us at 8 o'clock. I want you to wear the black dress. That's it. I already know what I want to do.
Oh, okay. He's too I
would like ask you like, hey, what you want to do? I would already know.
Demanding, maybe. No.
2 is like
controlling. There you go.
I can kind of like need some space before I correct it instead of addressing it like on the spot. And
oh man, that's a big ass red flag.
3, I think I gotta get jealous. Big
ass red flags.
Get jealous.
Yeah.
And Ashton, what's the age range you would date? You're 39.
That's crazy.
Well, I would like a woman my age, but I usually attract like 22 to like 20.
Didn't I say 22?
I don't know what's going on around here. Maybe it's the air,
weirdo.
but it's cologne or something. I don't understand. But I would want a woman my age.
So you want a woman, so you attract 22 to 27, but you prefer a woman that's 39?
Yeah. If she exists even.
Why would a woman be lucky to be with you, Ashton?
Say that again?
Why would she be lucky to be with you?
See, he turned Kendra off. You could tell Kendra's turned off by look on her face already.
Well, I mean, I'm a good man. I think I love God, successful, I clean, I healthy. You know what I mean? I would be a good husband, I guess.
He would be
I don't know, I have positive energy. Yeah.
You kept it real, Ashton, but you about to blow up. They about to be all up on you.
I don't know about that long ass head he got.
You have no kids. You have no money requirement. You say you don't care. You're going to take care of it. Be friendly, though. You did say that. You want a woman that works out. You're currently in the gym. And you had a no-kid policy.
No kids.
Women with kids still going to reach out to you, though. They're going to try to change your mind.
You right about
that? I seen all the friend requests popping up like, ping, 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 ping. Hi, everybody. Hi.
2 things. I'm going to let you, have you heard of, I know you came on, you wasn't too familiar.
Right.
We have a dating app. I have a dating app called Kendra G Singles. Have you downloaded?
But we ain't promoting your dating app. The whole point is he's a decent candidate, but he got some issues going on. And I get it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But he got to get himself together. He don't know about the app. He probably ain't on the app. He's controlling. He's jealous. That's what he said. I'm going by what he said.
We got King Freeman.
Yes, how you doing?
It's the best light. Oh, my audio is acting up, child. We need a light.
More light? Okay.
Yeah. What's your name, baby?
King Freeman, and that's my name on the app too.
He would look so much better if he had a different hairstyle.
Okay, King Freeman, we got there early. How old are you, love?
I'm 36.
36. What you do for a living?
I work in HR and I do personal training on the side.
He works in HR. HR was not what I expected him to say. Not what I was
Right, personal trainer. You have any kids?
No kids.
No kids.
And what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Leo.
Yeah.
My
King
birthday was
Freeman,
Friday.
36, Leo, HR, personal. Oh, where you calling me from? What city?
I'm in Philly.
Philly. So we got King Freeman in Philly, 36, Leo, HR, personal trainer, no kids. What kind of woman are you looking for?
Classy, sweet, affectionate, down to earth, non-materialistic. I kind of tend to go for like the natural, black Afrocentric queens. You know what I mean? But don't get me wrong. If a woman got weave, I mean, it is, it's fine. But just a preference. And I'm into fitness, so some type of fit. If she's thick, that's okay. But at least know how much she, cares about her health, how much she weighs, and take pride in how she looks.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Deal breakers. I think you heard liars like 6 times a night, but I gotta co-sign that. But yeah, I would say lying. I would say bad attitude. Chaos. Like I like peace. So I would say that's what I can think of right now.
And then they all say they want peace. They all want a certain fit, feminine, and friendly. And the minute you look up, they dealing with somebody that's the total opposite of all of that. I want peace. And then the woman you picked wasn't peace.
Our audio is bad tonight. I'm in Dallas, so I'm not sure if it's like the way my Wi-Fi is set up here.
Right.
But I'm gonna try to push through. Okay. Should she look a certain way?
No, I ain't really. I mean, I only date black women. But no, I mean, as long as you either do it for me or you not. I don't have a type aesthetically. You either do it for me or you don't.
Right.
Either they do it for you or they don't.
Yeah, that's the best way to put it. Yeah.
Okay. Now, what about money? Should she make a certain amount of money?
No, I don't care about that.
Okay. What about our money? Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Maybe he's a provider. He's a provider. He's athletic, so he's thin.
Okay. So, you're a personal trainer.
Yeah. Well, that's HR is my bread and butter, but I do personal training on the side.
Oh,
okay, got you. All right. So when was your last relationship?
Right before Christmas of last year, actually.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
3 weeks ago. Yeah.
3 weeks ago. Okay. Is that woman an option?
No.
No. We ended on a peaceful note, but the problem was she need therapy. Like there was some things going on with her. I was patient. I was trying to work with her, but she basically was like, I don't know how to be peaceful. That's what she told me. And I was like, well, I'm not gonna
be peaceful.
So now you asking for peace? You ain't attracted to peace though, bro.
Yeah, that's what she said. She said, I don't know how to be peaceful. But she had a lot of she would try to, mind you, we were dating. We weren't in a relationship. She trying to check my phone. When she came to my crib, she'll try to snoop my crib. She'll try to check my mail.
Yeah.
She had a lot of abandonment and being cheated on issues, and
y'all hit that like button.
Yeah, we didn't make it to girlfriend and boyfriend, so I was like, yeah, this ain't gonna work.
And how long did you guys date for?
Yeah, how long?
It was like almost 2 months.
Okay. But y'all became intimate before y'all made that clarity.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, this is why I be telling ladies, don't be having sex till you get what you want first.
That's fair.
Because in this situation now, when you tell me things like she's checking your phone and checking your mail, she's insecure a little sense because it's not been confirmed that she's your girlfriend, right?
Right.
No,
obviously I'm about to be right or wrong, but it's from what I'm getting, she wants to be your girlfriend. So now it's like the auditioning process because you already slept with her.
Right.
So now you get to decide if you want to promote her from casual sex to actual girlfriend.
Right.
I put it to you this way, we were almost there, but when she started, like, I mean, every time I'll be trying to handle business, and if I don't pick up my phone, she'll call me 17 times. And I was trying to work through that. And I was like, yo, I'll call you back. She's just like, I mean, there's times she called me 4 or 5 in the morning and be like, well, if I call, you should just pick up. And I'm like, yo, it's 4 or 5 in the morning. Like,
yeah, but you had to have known that the first 2 or 3 weeks when you were dating her that she was doing this and all that. So why didn't you dump her before that 2 months? He was trying to work with her because you really don't mean what you're saying.
So I tried, but yeah, I was like, this ain't gonna work. Right. So I tried for a month and a half of that.
Right. So now y'all had sex 3 weeks ago. Do y'all still talk?
No, it literally just ended. I stopped talking to her about a week ago.
Oh, just ended. Okay. So now, Freeman, you have to work on King Freeman.
Right. Making more time to slow down. I work on so many things that sometimes I don't have time for, family or just to sit down because I'll like work. I just kind of just hustle Monday through Friday. Right. What else? I am very reserved, so maybe coming out my shell a little bit more. I know I've been told that in the past, like, like I'm what you would call the strong silent type. I mean, and I don't know if I can give you 3. I mean, I'm not perfect. I don't know if I can give you 3.
Okay, you only got 2 flaws that he can name.
You should know more than that if you.
I'm being honest. I mean, maybe better communication. I'm not attached to my phone. I'm not. So if someone does text me or call me, it might be 30 minutes, 40 minutes before I reply. Don't say that. Could be my own mama. My own mama will say, hey, like, what's going on?
Okay. Yeah. And why would a woman be lucky to be with you?
I'm loyal. Like I've never cheated on any girl I've ever been with. I'm a provider. I'm fair, smart, intellectual, protector, long-term thinker. And I'm affectionate. I'm kind. I give out into the world what I want back.
Okay.
Don't sound bad. Don't sound bad at all. And he works in HR too, which he can hook you up with some shit. Not bad. Candidate don't sound bad at all. Whole point is he the decent person that he says he is? And he's not putting on a front. A lot of people like to bring out the representative. Everything sounds fine. Sounds like he can have a coffee date. All these dudes sound like they can have a coffee date. Coffee date looks good.
What up, though?
Ain't nothing. Sitting here chilling. I'm glad I done got on. My light straight.
Yeah, actually, if you could get it better, that would be dope. Just turn around where the light could be in front of your face.
All right, let me try to get a little closer. This a little better.
There you go. Okay. CJ, right. Where you calling me? Is your name CJ?
Yeah.
Where you calling me from?
South Carolina, Columbia.
South Carolina. How old are you, CJ?
31.
31. Hold on. So CJ, I don't got my pass, so I gotta type it. 31. What you do for a living?
West Tech Engineering. I work on clarifiers and stuff.
West Tech Engineering. You have any kids?
No.
What's your zodiac sign?
Aries.
Okay. This is scoring good. You got a good paper resume. CJ, South Carolina, 31, works in tech, you said?
Yeah, West Tech Engineering.
West Tech Engineer, no kids, Aries, and you an attractive guy.
Oh, thank you. I was thinking my head looked a mess, but
nah, ladies don't want you to be too pretty. I think I think most women are gonna find you attractive. So let's get into it, CJ.
Okay, let's get into it.
What kind of woman are you looking for?
We got to see that Kendra cam too. We can't have no caboose.
That's the question of the day. I really don't have a type. I got a colorful history, so I just look for good character, good heart. I mean, I'm a fitness guy, so I don't really care for body unless you don't have the the will to want to change your body if you're a little heavier. Because I don't know if you can tell, I'm 6'3", 290, so I'm a big guy.
Come on, get him up on that Kendra cam, goddammit. He up there bragging. Get his ass up there. Shit, we want to see. We want to see, is he worthy of a coffee date? Come on now.
Purposely don't ask men their height. But any man that is over 6 feet always finds a way to make sure they share their height.
Got to.
Listen, because let me tell you why. Because men know their height is in their favor. Because women want a man that's tall. Yeah. So anybody 6 feet or over, they're always going to tell me. So you're 6'3", you have no kids, you work in West Technology. Oh, now it's really about to go up. All right, so since you can't figure out what you desire, what are your deal breakers?
Dishonesty, the basics. I got a lot of little stuff that I like, little personal business stuff that I try to work on, and I guess I don't really realize a woman that don't take interest in, like, you ain't got to be helpful. I mean, you ain't got to be out there, busting and grinding like I am, but if I'm lacking on the research and just a little help on a little nudge on, you know what I'm saying? Just being supportive. I like supportiveness, and I like a woman that like the basic stuffs in the world. I'm a basic guy, I think so. I don't even know if those are deal breakers. I done switched it up.
DJ, do you want to be in a relationship?
Right.
I do. I feel like
I love that voice. Go ahead, bro. Just a decent, nice voice.
I feel like you enjoying the single life.
No, I've actually been single for since 2021. I got into one of those COVID relationships, and I thought it was going to work because there was a girl I dated back in back in 6th grade, and we reconnected during COVID, and it just went south. I wasn't the fault. I wasn't at fault. So yeah,
So if he wasn't at fault, then it probably means he's a good guy. So far, so good. He deserves a coffee date. So far, so good. His jacket doesn't seem bad, and we haven't heard any red flags. He seems like a good coffee date. Yes, he does, and he got a nice voice.
Huh? He wasn't at fault.
No, I wasn't at fault this time.
Okay. So
and you know who he looks like for real?
Works in tech, no kids. Do you want kids one day?
Dr. Umar. That's who he looks like.
Does the woman have kids already?
She can, only if she's not on that because women with kids sometimes be having that, I already got one, so I'm only gonna give you one more. And so if she's on that like kid limit thing, since I don't have any, that you can add that to my deal breaker list.
Okay. I know that's right.
Got you.
Y'all hit the like button coming in. Y'all hit the like button now.
At least 2. Okay. 2 at the start. If I have 2 girls first, you might as well gear up for another.
Oh, he want 2 girls.
Okay. And what is the age range you would date? You're 31.
Probably 20. Like if I'm taking it serious, probably 27, 28 to about 30.
Y'all saw it. You saw it too, Rain. I was like, you look like Dr. Umar. Wow.
40. Okay. I mean, if it's older, as long as it work out, I'm cool with it.
I mean,
so does the woman have to look a certain way?
Attractive, I guess. In my eye, attractive to me. That's all that would matter.
Attractive to you. And does she have to make a certain amount of money?
No, I got that part handled. So no.
Also, you're a provider too.
I can say that I never had to put them shoes on, but I think if I had to, I could probably handle that role.
Okay. He can handle being a provider. He has no kids.
Yeah, he does seem like he's older than 31.
6'3". Ooh, child, your inbox about to go. Let's do the Kendra cam.
Let's see the Kendra cam. We got to see the Kendra cam. All of that put together.
Cam. Okay.
What it look like?
My light bad, so I don't know if you can see big. Good enough. Let me
turn to the side. Turn to the side.
Let me switch it around. Let me see if I can get a better. I got a pro stick, but I ain't bring it out. So.
Okay.
I'm holding a box.
Okay.
I gotta take the shirt off and stuff. I ain't doing all that.
You don't take your shirt off.
No, I'll grab a nipple.
Yeah, he's all right. He get it nice and big. He a BON. Just like that. B-O-N.
When was your last relationship, CJ?
2021.
Okay, that was the
It started 2020, ended 2021.
Okay, you don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Like 3 weeks ago.
Okay, is that woman an option?
No, she know that. No.
She knows she's not an option.
No, I'm honest. I'm an honest guy. I mean, we done known each other for a while, so it's just one of those. We'll kick it sometimes. We might, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just one of those, you know. She got her own life.
She got her own life. She got her own life. This is CJ, South Carolina, 31.
That's crazy.
Works in tech, no kids, Aries, 6'3". What are 3 flaws you have to work on, CJ?
3 flaws. I think since I've finance is one of my flaws because I've had a long life of no responsibilities and I had a lot of money come through my fingers. So if I don't
had a long life and no responsibilities. Explain
wow,
that.
no long life, no
responsibilities. I ain't have no kids or nothing. I've been playing ball all my life. I just retired.
Oh, you're an athlete.
Yeah.
What sport?
I play football.
Professional?
Practice squad professional for 3 years, but I played in Canada in the CFL because I just moved back to South Carolina from Toronto. I was in Canada for like 6 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
okay, he'll be on. Okay.
Like I said, got to do better with my money.
Right.
I'll spend some stuff because I'm always coming up with ideas. I'm quick to cut somebody off. Like it's almost a problem. Like first sign of a flaw, I'm usually up out of there. And I don't know a third one. And it's crazy. I know myself well, but I guess as I'm on the spot, I have to think of a third one.
Why do you think you're single?
Well, for one, I was traveling a lot, and when I was playing ball, living in Canada, I chose not to have a girlfriend. And now, like I said, I just broke up with my ex 2 years ago, and
not a bad candidate. Not a bad candidate. The whole point is that as long as he knows his flaws,
I've just been focused, been grinding.
Right.
Just been talking, but ain't nothing really sealed the deal yet.
Nothing to seal the deal. And why would a woman be lucky to
be with you? Yeah, hey.
Just because what I bring. I bring a lot of, like you say, the security, the financial side.
Keep the phone steady.
Oh, my bad.
Hey, 3 a.m.
My bad. Yeah, so I keep, security.
Yeah,
I'm funny. I'm a funny guy sometimes, You might not be able to tell right now, but I'm funny. And good provider. I'm a good, good for security. Anything you want to do, I'm definitely able to support it. And if I can't, I'm always gonna put the effort in to, do whatever I can to support you. And that would be
nice. Absolutely nice.
I just think I'm an all around guy. I'm not just religious. I believe in my God. I like to go out and do nature stuff. So I'm not just a one-dimensional guy, if that makes sense.
He's not a one-dimensional guy.
Right.
So this is CJ, South Carolina, 31, works in tech, no kids, Aries, 6'3". He's 6'3". All right, the time a lot of ladies been
CJ seems like a catch. Okay, CJ, let's see what you got to do. We're gonna put this weird one on here, y'all. We're gonna see. It ain't really weird. It's just maybe somebody might look at it and say, yeah, it might be my thing.
Is it Alejandro?
Yes, so that's my name, yes.
Alejandro. Okay, let's do it.
All right, let's go.
Where are you calling me from?
I'm calling you from Atlanta, Georgia, Buckhead.
ATL. How old are you?
I am 33 years old.
33. What do you do for a living?
So I'm a supervisor at a swim school.
Supervisor at a where?
At a swim school.
Swim school?
Yes.
Okay. How old are you? Oh, 33. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Cancer.
Cancer. You have any children?
No, I don't have any kids. I'm waiting till marriage.
Ooh, I like that. No kids.
Yeah.
Focus. He wants a family.
Yes.
So Alejandro, Atlanta, Buckhead, 33, cancer, no kids, supervisor at a swim school. All right. Let's talk about your wife, because you're looking for a wife, I'm assuming, correct?
Yes, it is correct. I'm dating for a purpose and an intention, and that is marriage.
We love it. I don't want your head to be cut off, so can you spool?
Right.
Okay, there you go. All right, let's do it. What kind of woman are you looking for, babe?
I'm looking for a woman that I can grow with, build with, reciprocity. I'm not looking for somebody to drain me while I'm trying to make it. I want to make it with the woman so we can build those strong pillars and that foundation to have a strong marriage so that we can create generational wealth.
I like it. A man with a plan. What's your deal breaker?
Man with a plan.
My deal breakers are not knowing how to communicate. So they have to know how to communicate. Also, I don't like somebody who says that they'll do something and they don't do it. So I like somebody who is of their word, a woman of their word.
Woman of her
word.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So that is very crucial.
Right.
The other one is the last one, the deal breaker. Cheating. No cheating. Absolutely. None.
No cheating. Has a woman cheated on you before in the past?
Yes. Yes, a few have, yes.
A few have?
Yeah.
What was their reasons?
They went back to their exes because they were still in love with them.
How many times has that happened to you?
Happened twice.
Twice.
Yeah.
Okay, so make sure.
And you've been the odd man out both times? You've been the odd man out both times?
So
What's
you're
going
over
on?
your ex when you come to him?
Yes, please.
Fair enough. All right. Does she have to look a certain way?
No, I don't care about the color. I don't care about the race. I just want somebody that is fit or likes to be fit. Not somebody that is slouch, like isn't active. I like somebody that's active with their body.
Right.
So yeah.
Like someone that's active with their body.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. What about money? Does she have to make a certain amount of money?
For me, it's based on goals. It's based on their ambition. Yes, I would like them to make, money, have their goals. I just don't want a lazy woman. I want somebody that can go for what they do. Actions speak louder than words. So not just tell me, but actually do it.
Okay, actions speak louder than words.
Yeah. So I want them to be able to be stable with themselves and then have their money to spend, like not for like big things, but something, for the things that make them happy.
Right.
Okay, fair enough. Let's do the Kendra cam.
All right.
Let's do the
I
Kendra
gotta put the camera
cam.
down a little bit. Okay.
Let's do the Kendra cam.
Okay. All right, we see you, boo. We see you, boo.
Yeah.
So can the woman have kids already?
So I have dated women with children. I don't mind as long as they know that I'm not financially providing for that child unless unless we're married, or unless we're into the relationship on a serious note.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I think that's fair. So you're saying in the dating phase, you don't want to, you won't be obligated to contribute to anything to do with the child,
right,
or children.
And then once you come into a relationship, then yes, of course I would like, when I buy groceries or fix dinner or pick something up, then yeah, of course I'll take care of that.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Alejandro, you're Hispanic, correct?
Yes, I'm Amazonian, Afro-Peruvian.
Okay. Do you have a race preference?
I love Black women.
You love Black women. As simple as that. Okay, You love Black women. Okay. When was your last relationship?
It's about a year ago.
A year ago.
Yeah.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
About 3 months ago.
3 months ago. Okay. Why do you think you're single?
I'm just like everybody else. I have my personal things that I'm going through. I seek to make myself better, so I am taking care of that as far as getting the mental therapy that I need to make myself better. Okay. That goes for how I take accountability for my actions, but what I've come across a lot of is the women that I've dated in the past, they don't take accountability for their actions. So Me, it's my reaction. So that's what I'm getting better at, learning better.
Okay. What are 3 flaws you have to work on?
My reaction, patience, and live more in the moment and not think about the future like always.
You're one of those people that live inside their head. That's an issue. You got to learn to get out of their head, because sometimes you talk your way out of stuff.
Trying to plan, or that's what I'm told is part of my flaws. It's like they're like be here, like don't.
Yeah, that's what I be trying to say to the men on this panel. Be here, be present, be on the at the coffee date. Don't be down the street talking about who was she in bed with last week. Who was she talking to last week? Why she ain't got no roster? That's not living in the moment. That's living down the street somewhere. When you want to be in the moment, you focus on what she's doing today. That's what I'm going to say. Whenever I deal with men and they keep talking to me about who she dated last year, baby daddy, all this other stuff, I'm be like, man, y'all be living inside y'all head.
Don't always think about the future too much. So.
Okay. All right. And why would a woman be lucky to be with you?
Yeah, this ought to be interesting.
Would be lucky to be with me because I know what I want. I have my intentions, and they are pretty direct. As far as dating to marry. I show support with what I do, with my actions, and financially when I can. And I love.
Oh shit! That mean he broke sometime.
And I'm very passionate. I am a romantic. I take care of the woman that I'm with. As long as she understands, she has to take care of me as well. There has to be a balance.
That's the balance. Okay. Now, Alejandro, what's the age range you would date?
Oh, let's see. I would date 25 to 38.
38. Okay. So I think you're dope. I really do. Alejandro, Atlanta, no kids, supervisor at a swim school, 33 is a Cancer. What I like the most is you want a family, you're planning for it. You don't want to have children, you want to have children with your wife. I think these are key things when women, if they say they want to be a wife, they want to partner with somebody, you want to date a man that's speaking like this.
Absolutely.
So I think you're awesome. So
Absolutely.
how can a woman reach out to you?
I know, right? Instagram. I know, right? I'm like, damn, there's some hangups going on there, boy. There's some hangups going there. I mean, sometimes their jacket look good, and then you start talking to them, and then it'd be some goofy shit that come out.
Facebook. I love having conversations, so I much prefer speaking over the phone or.
So why the hell is he hesitating every time somebody talk to him? You know a person who loves to speak. You know a person who knows who's free with their verbiage, and they're free to they come right with the answers. He seems like he's thinking too much. You're doing too much, bro.
Or even FaceTime.
You don't even like texting. Hold up. So you don't like texting?
I hate texting. Fuck that.
Ladies, let me tell you something. That's number one complaint. Ladies hate the WYD, what you doing. Pick up the phone and call me. And Alejandro's coming to the door saying he's trying to talk to you.
Yeah. So I talking, you can hear the expressions, you can hear how they act, you can hear the energy, you can sense the vibe rather than just like elementary, like teenage stuff. That's not good.
That's not good. Good for him. We like it. Okay. All right, Alejandro, one more time. How can the woman reach out to you, babe?
Don't nobody care. All that goofy shit. But then, you know what? Maybe he is a good catch. I don't know. All that inside his head stuff would drive me nuts. All of that. But we're going to deal with this man right here. Let's see. Let's see what's going on with the brother. Let's see.
Jamaica. Is it freezing again?
Yeah, it's cold. I wouldn't say freezing.
They said, what is it going on again? You're in Jamaica?
No,
You're from Jamaica.
Yeah.
You're from Jamaica. Okay. 32. Do you have any kids?
Nope.
No kids. Okay. What you do for a living?
I'm a chef and a photographer.
You're a chef and what else, honey?
A photographer.
Photographer.
A photographer.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we got Raheem, Nashville, 32. Do you believe in zodiac signs?
I guess you could say so.
What's your zodiac sign?
You could say
Taurus.
Taurus.
Taurus. When's your birthday?
April 29th.
April
Okay,
29th.
you're an April Taurus. So we got Raheem, Nashville, 32 Taurus from Jamaica, has no kids, a chef, and a photographer.
Right.
All right, Raheem, what kind of woman you looking for?
Someone down to earth. Someone who knows how to have a good time. Someone who isn't materialistic.
Right.
Just a good person overall.
You said that's not materialistic?
Yeah.
Okay. Down to earth. Okay, what are your deal breakers?
Right.
I'd say somebody who doesn't own up to their wrongs, and someone who's a bad communicator. That's it, basically.
Say one more time.
A bad communicator.
Kendra, you don't understand what he's saying with the accent. Then start listening better. Goddamn, I have a hard time with his accent too, but I'm trying to listen.
Okay, a bad communicator.
And someone who doesn't own up to their wrongs.
Own up to their rants?
Wrongs.
Wrongs.
Okay. Raheem, does she gotta look a certain way?
No.
She wild.
No. What about money? She gotta make a certain amount of money?
No.
Okay, you don't care how she look and how much money she make?
Nope.
No, it's more of a personality for me. The looks is just a bonus.
What about kids?
You can have probably one or two, I guess.
One or two. Do you want your own kids?
Definitely.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam. That's when you stand up and we see your full.
Some people just come across as being so upset. Please hit the like button, y'all. Please hit the like button. Please. Y'all know what it is. Please hit the like button. Oh, why y'all safeguarding the like button? Hit the like button.
Body.
Don't cost nobody nothing. Not a dime. No money. Like button. Or the hate button. Whichever one.
Okay. Looks like you in good shape. Are you tall?
Yeah, 6 foot.
You're 6 foot. Okay. You got a lot of qualities the ladies ask for, Raheem. We got Raheem, Nashville, 32, Jamaica, no kids, a chef, and a photographer.
Right.
When was your last relationship?
Early this year. Early like February.
February. When's the last time you was intimate with someone? You don't have to answer.
I plead the 5th.
You plead the 5th. Okay. What are 3 flaws you have to work on?
Yeah, that right there. Rain, that right
being
there.
Late. I need to learn how to be more understanding, I could say. And I need to know how to budget myself better.
Budget yourself better. Okay. And why would women be lucky to be with you?
Yeah. I mean,
I'm just a chill, down-to-earth person, you know? Does it take much to please me?
Okay. Do you want a woman in Nashville?
It doesn't matter where you are.
What's the age range you would date again?
Like,
25?
I'd say from about 29 to about 39, yeah.
And now we get to the crux of the matter. Rain said it, but I wasn't going to say it, but Rain said it. The whole point of you being on this show is to find a wife. You have to have a personality. You have to have somewhat of a personality in order to ask for a lot of things. If you don't have any personality, or you don't know how to talk to people, or you talk slow, you act like you slow, you seem like you don't have no interest, no excitement, no nothing. You know, I play pool, I play spades, I like to go to the museum, I like to walk, I like to do, build houses, I like to fix houses, I like to design, decorate, content create. I know I like to do all of those things. Where is this person's personality? It's like watching paint dry. Some people are just like watching paint dry. Because it's cool. It's cool. But the whole thing is he goes work, come home. pay the bills, come home. Sex is like missionary. He ain't doing nothing wild. He ain't swinging from chandelier. He ain't doing the scissor thing. Like, he got all the jacket. His jacket is good. Money, provider, blah, blah, blah. But it's like watching paint dry. It's like watching paint dry. And some of y'all just ain't interesting like that. Men and women. It just is what it is. People say, well, he's a nice guy. Why you don't pick him? Because it's like watching paint dry. And some people are just like that. You need to find a woman that's just like you, and then you deal with her. Or you got to find a woman who's like this to balance out your dry ass personality. Right? I don't know, because he too dry for me.
29 to 39. Okay. Listen, I think you're a good catch. Raheem,
yes, he is.
32, Jamaica, from Jamaica, has no kids, a chef, and a photographer. All right?
Yeah, but she gonna be fucking Nug down the street. Cause Nug got something else going on. She gonna go from him and his dry ass personality to fucking Nug down the street. Because he doesn't have any personality. It just is what it is. I mean, you can't make the man have personality. It is what it is. Now, we got our last guy. We got one of our last guys. Picky? What do you mean picky? I ain't picky. I'm just saying.
Hello.
My name's D'Artagnan.
What?
D'Artagnan.
Say it again. D'Artagnan. Let me say.
D'Artagnan? Why does D'Artagnan sound familiar? D'Artagnan.
Something.
What the hell is
I
that
have
mean?
been getting a lot of men.
Yes,
Are you straight? You're straight, right? So I am happy about this. I've been getting a lot of attractive straight men on my show lately, and this is a great thing because I have so many women that are always pressing for men, and it's like this is the week of the men on Kendra G show. Okay.
D'Artagnan, like the Three Musketeers.
Oh yeah, I just saw it.
Okay,
like the Three Musketeers, D'Artagnan.
Okay, Three Musketeers. One thing we do is we have a lag, so we're gonna do this. They saying you fine.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that.
And you seem
I'm
tall.
6'4".
Can I ask you your height?
He's 6'4".
All right. So here's the deal. We have a delay, so you're gonna have to wait 7 seconds, okay? Before you answer my question, count to 7, okay? All right. So let's start. I'm gonna repackage it. This is D'Artagnan. He is 6'4". I don't normally ask height, but I got his height. 6'4". How old are you, D'Artagnan? Wait 7 seconds before you answer.
I'm 42.
42. Where are you calling me from, and what is the zodiac sign?
I'm calling you from Georgia, and I'm a Cancer.
Do you have any kids? If so, how many, and what are their ages?
No, I don't have any kids.
He don't have no kids in Atlanta. 42. He just been fucking them hoes. He been fucking them hoes. If he say he gay.
Oh, wow, no kids. You never wanted kids? Okay. D'Artagnan, what do you do for a living?
I'm a barber.
Okay. Just curious. Why you said you wanted kids but never had any? Is there a reason behind it?
I've been married twice, and yeah, I did want kids. I just didn't think it was right with them.
So he's a shitty picker. Damn.
So you married women that you couldn't have kids with?
I believed that I could when I married them, but then I learned that I couldn't afterwards.
Okay.
You must have learned pretty quick when you got married to him, because, damn. Yeah.
Well, listen, they like you. They like you. So let's get into it. D'Artagnan, I keep saying his height because I wrote it down. He's 42. He's a Cancer in Georgia, no kids, a barber. What kind of woman are you looking for?
A woman that can absorb growth. So when I feed her soul, she's able to actually absorb it, and then I can actually get some return from my investment.
Okay, break that.
Oh, he a hunter. He a headhunter. And he been fucking them hoes.
Down a little bit more. You said, so you're going to invest in her. She needs to be able to invest in you back.
So when we talk about family values, that she's able to retain those values later when she needs to example and demonstrate them.
Okay. Are there any other requirements before I go to your deal breakers?
I like them to match my fly and my intellect.
Okay. All right. So what are your deal breakers?
Liars. That's pretty much about it.
They're curious of why your two marriages didn't work.
The first one, I didn't have any family values. The second one, the woman didn't have the proper family value representation. Like she didn't stand for nothing.
Well, why wouldn't you know that before you married her? You married her like immediately? Like he's impulsive? Because a lot of people ain't been married one time. This man been married twice. Failed at marriage twice.
How long were you two married for?
The first one, 5 years. The second one, 9 months.
What?
Okay. Well, at least when you figured out you didn't stay long. Does the new woman have to look a certain way? Can you turn the TV off? Is that possible? Just until we're done?
Thank you.
All right. All right.
Does a woman have to look a certain way?
Yes, I like voluptuous women, but I like fit women, just fit and care about herself.
Okay. Does she have to make a certain amount of money?
She has to have a career. A career means that you can increase your money if you have a career.
Right.
I love that you're following the 7-second rule. You are one of the people. I appreciate that. D'Artagnan, he's in Georgia. He's 42. What's the age range you would date?
From 30 to my age, 42.
42. Does she have to be in Georgia?
Not necessarily, but I prefer it.
What part of Georgia are you in?
College Park. Mm-hmm.
College Park. Okay, College Park. D'Artagnan 6'4", College Park. Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask as you get in your proper he's doing his job. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask, when's the last time you was intimate?
A month ago.
Is that
She like him. Kendra like him, you could tell.
woman an option?
No.
Why is she not an option for something serious?
Because she's still going through a healing process.
We're going through a healing process. Okay. D'Artagnan, what are 3 flaws you have to work on?
Being patient and not working too much.
Being patient and not working too much. Okay. This is D'Artagnan 6'4".
Yeah, he wouldn't be my type either. Maybe he is for somebody else. He seemed like he's just smart for his own good. Seems like, but then again, he is very succinct. He does know what he wants. I gotta give him that.
42 Georgia. Why? What was that two? That was two flaws, right? Oh,
See, Kendra like him.
so you only got two flaws? Why would a woman be lucky to be with you?
Because I could nurture her mind, body, and soul.
You can nurture her mind, body, and soul. Let's do it. D'Artagnan 6'4", 42, is a Cancer in Georgia. Do you want kids? Do you still want kids? Could the woman already have kids? So yes, he still wants kids. He doesn't mind if the woman already has kids. Let's do it as you are working right now. Okay, give them your IG.
Yeah, I guess.
The best kept secret _ in between each word.
So it's the _best _ kept is not spelled the regular way. It's spelled KHEP. The _ secret. The best _ best _ kept KHEP _ secret. All right, well, listen. I enjoy talking to you. They say you need to give him a free haircut. No, the guy you're hitting right now because
I might.
He all right, but he a little too arrogant for me. But I mean, he sound good. He look good on paper. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He look good on paper. This is our last guy right here. Accent is thick, but this is our last guy right here. Let's see what he do. Y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Okay.
Yeah, more than that. Okay. Hi, what's your name?
I'm Aziz Adam.
How do I say it? Is it both names?
No, it's like Aziz AZIZ Adams.
So do you want me to say Aziz Adams?
Yeah, you can say Aziz.
I can say Azizi?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Aziz? I want to get it right. Is it Aziz?
Aziz, yeah. Aziz.
Okay, where are you calling me from, love?
I'm originally from Sudan, but I live in UK, London.
Live in London. How old are you?
I'm 29. I know
29?
Yeah, I'm 29.
29. What do you do for a living?
So I'm an electrician, and I'm content creator as well. And I'm artist. I do painting and sculpture.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're an electrician, content creator, and artist?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your zodiac sign?
Again?
Do you believe in zodiac signs?
Not really, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excuse me. What's your ethnicity?
My ethnicity, I'm from Sudan.
Oh, Sudan, you did tell me that. Do you have any children?
Nope.
No kids. All right, let's get into it.
Aziz Adam, 29, from Sudan. I live in London. I'm an electrician, painter, sculpture as well. I do sculpting. Yeah, what else?
And no kids.
No kids, yeah.
He did his own recap. Thank you for that. What kind of woman are you looking for?
Okay, so some people keep saying that I'm not 29, but I mean, I don't have to prove nothing to anyone. But well, I'm looking for
Yeah, I see.
For soul woman, obviously, because I'm 6'5".
Thank you.
Yeah.
6'5", okay.
Yeah, and I prefer to be a Muslim because I'm Muslim as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah, someone who compassionate. Yeah, and compassionate and have like ambition as well. Well, I'm trying to do my plan. Yeah, my next plan. I want to do like travel content.
Want to do what, honey?
I want to do like travel content.
Something content?
No, traveling content.
Traveling content. Yeah.
Yeah, so I prefer like if she have like the same goals or like just to go together, to travel together and explore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you said you want a Muslim woman. I don't know too much about the Muslim faith, but I do know that
No,
it's
but
accepted.
I prefer, but I'm down to the any,
Are you
another
open to
religion.
any religion though?
Yeah.
But just because you're Muslim, do you believe in having more than one wife?
I believe it, but like at some point, but I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, you're not going to do it. Okay.
No, really.
I'm just asking. Deal breakers. What are your deal breakers?
Yeah, because that's definitely something that a woman should know before she step up in there in the Muslim. They don't believe it today, but they might believe it 2 years down the road when you acting up. They might decide they're gonna get another wife. So you better be very wary when you get involved, because we never know what they're gonna do and change their mind on.
My deal breaker. Sorry, I'm not familiar with this word. What does that mean?
Deal breakers mean things you would not accept, what you don't like.
Um, like for me, I prefer like to cover
Y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button.
herself. Like for me, like I'm not expecting to go with a woman like she half naked or she show herself. Yeah, I do respect all
Right.
women, but but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, want a woman that knows how to cover herself.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. What about money? Should she make a certain amount of money?
No, she don't have to do. I mean, she don't have to spend nothing. Yeah.
Do not spend nothing. Okay.
So I'm the one who gonna provide the provider.
You're the provider.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What's the age range she should be? Yours 29.
Yeah, I can go for like 27 to 35, I guess.
Okay. Could she have kids already?
See, it's very rare that men deal with women that's way, way younger than them. I hear men on the panels always talking about, oh, men like younger women. Yeah, you like younger women, but most of y'all like them close to y'all. Younger, but close to y'all. I be thinking, oh, you say they like younger women. You 27 and she got to be 17. No, men don't like women like that.
Ready?
That doesn't matter.
Y'all
I
hit the like
mean, no,
button
it
for
doesn't matter.
me.
Like,
Hit the like button.
if she like above 5, that would be an issue for me. Like under that, I mean, I'm good with that.
So she can have 4 kids.
4 kid.
You're saying above 5. Oh, the child above 5.
The age.
Okay, is there a quantity maximum?
Like 5.
So she can have 5 kids.
No, 5 years child.
How many kids can she have?
Like 1 or 2. I mean, that depends. Like, I'm saying, my point is, yeah, the child has to be like under 5. Yeah. Because, if I know it's not making sense, but for me, like, that's what I'm looking for. Like,
Okay,
yeah.
no, this is interesting because usually I hear the opposite. So you would, if you're going to date a woman with kids, you want her to have a child under the age of 5.
Yeah.
Just explain why. Is it because you want to make sure you're molding the child?
Yeah, exactly. Like, and then he gonna see me as a dad, because I'm gonna
really good. This is really good for the women that have kids under the age of 5, and I have them on my show.
Yeah, because like if he under 5, yeah, he gonna see me as a dad, right? Because I'm gonna look after him, I'm gonna provide for him. But if he above that, yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if he gonna see me as a dad. I don't know if that makes sense.
It does make sense. It's just the opposite of what I normally hear. So it's actually okay.
So he said he don't mind no young kids. I always thought there was no big deal if the kids are young. Long as the baby daddy is not there and you're not having trouble with the baby daddy, you're not having trouble with the baby mama. When a kid is very young, 1 and 2 years, less than 4 or 5, more than times out of 10, if you with that man and y'all stay together, he's going to think of that man as his child, as his father. So I see what he's saying.
Because I get women that got kids under 5, child. Sometimes I got women that got kids that's probably been out their vagina for 6 months. So we got them over here.
For me, I have have very good connection with kid,
Right.
For me, wherever I go, when I see child, I just like start like
You seem like a dark-skinned Russell Wilson.
What?
I don't know what that means, but
Well, he's used as the analogy because when he got with Sierra, baby Future, I think, was 8 or 9 months. So you would date a woman with a child that has a baby that's 9 months old?
Yeah, 9, 1 year, 2 years, 3, 4.
Ladies, and you're 6'5", right?
I'm 6'5", yeah.
And you have no kids.
No.
And I'm just curious, do you make at least 6 figures?
6 figure.
Does that mean you make at least $100K in American money?
No, I mean, I do like make 50, like 50K.
In American money?
I don't know. I mean, because like we use here, the pound.
So you make 50 pounds. So y'all know what that converts to?
No,
About
50K
75, 60, 75
50K in UK
US.
money.
Yeah.
60.
Okay, I don't know.
US.
Because I'm about to say, you're about to dispel a very big state.
He's just a working man. That's all. He's just a working man who want to have a wife and he want to fall in love with her and be. He's just a regular guy. That's all.
On my show, 50K pounds to US. Okay, all right, it's not a bad salary. So
I'm not the electrician, but I do like I do sell my painting as well. Let me show you like one of my.
Right. Okay.
Like hold on, just let me flip the camera.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
it's one of my art, So.
Okay, we gotta see you, baby. We're not here to sell art. This is not an art show.
Okay. Sorry.
Right. But back to the top. We gotta see your face. Back to the topic at hand. You are 29, 6'5", no kids, and is on record saying he would date a woman and prefers, if he does date a woman with a child, that the child is under the age of 5. Okay, fair enough. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay. Hold on, let me.
His age range is 27 to 35.
Yep. That's true.
You're gonna have a lot of women hitting you up. Okay.
Again?
Yeah. I think so.
He ain't never
You meet the
had.
height requirements. You're willing to definitely date women with younger children. I hope you can handle the amount of women that's about to be in your inbox.
Just a regular
Thank you. I mean, sorry, I want to say I already watched. I mean, I saw one of your videos, and it's quite interesting. I just want to say thank you. You're doing a really good job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Just keep it up.
Thank you. All right, let's keep going. When was your last relationship?
Like 5 years ago.
5 years ago. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Wow, like for me, to be honest, I've done like twice in my life, which is like 7 years ago last time.
Whoa, wait.
You haven't had sex in 7 years?
Yeah. I already had like, sorry, just twice because like, again?
No, go ahead. I want to hear. I'm intrigued.
Yeah, so I'm a Muslim. I don't know if you're familiar with Islamic stuff, yeah? So we don't believe like there are sex before marriage.
Okay.
Yeah, even now, yeah. If I'm dating someone, I'm not gonna have any sex, after marriage. Just want to say that.
You are an anomaly.
Yes.
I've been hosting this show for 4 years, and I don't think I've ever met a man like you on my show.
It's a good or bad thing?
I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing. I think character-wise, you score high to me in character. And I think that's all. And I think you're attractive, and you have the height. You have sexual discipline. I think it's a good thing.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, do you want a woman in London?
I mean, I can travel. Yeah, in Europe.
Do you want to? Are you living in London for the rest of your life? Should she relocate if she's in a different country?
I don't know.
Yeah, if she live, she can relocate.
Is he a good candidate, y'all? That's the question. Is he a good candidate?
Relocate, because I'm working here and I'm having good job here. So I'm not planning, to to go anywhere to work, apart of doing like a travel content, if that makes sense. I can travel just for to make a video or whatever.
When people got 3, 4, 5 different jobs, y'all hit the like button coming in the door. We know what it is. Please hit the like button. When people have 3, 4, 5 different jobs, wow, that's wild.
But I'm gonna stay here.
Okay, so ladies, he's in London. So I know you entice and you like him, but if it gets serious, your ass gonna have to go to London. Now, if a woman lives in another country and you like her, does she have to buy her own plane ticket to come meet you?
Not really, no.
You buy the plane ticket.
The thing is, like, she need to have she need to be able to travel. If you like,
But if a woman lives in America, you guys were talking, would you pay for her plane ticket to London to meet her in person?
Yeah, I mean, can manage that. Can manage that. Even I can travel,
man, he way out there.
Because I've never been to America. Yeah.
Oh, do you want to come to America?
Yeah, like that's what I'm planning. I'm planning to do. I just want to travel and make a video, this and that, YouTube and all of that. Can travel.
Okay. Now, some people said this, and I didn't really get this vibe.
What?
And especially now that you say you want to live in London, but some are saying you're trying to get a green card for America.
What? I'm a British citizen though. I mean, I have a passport, UK passport. So.
Okay. You could come here if you want to.
Yeah.
I didn't really get that vibe. I'll be honest. I didn't get
That's so funny, guys. Come on.
I didn't get the green card alert vibe, to be honest.
No, he wasn't no green card alert. He's just a Russell Wilson in blackface. Just Russell Wilson. That's all.
All right. So real quick, I want to just be clear. So if you meet a woman and you guys would date exclusively, you're not having sex unless you marry her.
Yeah.
He only had sex twice in his life. And the last time was 7 years ago.
Will she have to convert to become a Muslim then?
Not really. Not really.
Okay. Now, 3 flaws you have to work on.
Okay, so I need to. Well, now I have like difficult to sleep. I don't sleep. I don't have enough hours to sleep. Yeah, I need to work on that. And I do like I go to the gym on a regular basis. I just wanna work on myself more. That's it, I guess. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't.
Just an ordinary, everyday, boring human being. That's all he is. That's it. That's all. And he'll be staying on your bumper. If you his wife, he gonna stay on your bumper. That's for the goddamn sure. I guarantee you, he one of them ones.
I don't do nothing. I don't do.
That's what he say. He don't do nothing. He's one of them boring, everyday human beings.
No tea, no coffee.
No tea or coffee? What's wrong with tea and coffee?
I don't like them, to be honest.
No worries.
This is called devoid of personality.
All right. So why would a woman be lucky to be with you?
Yeah, why? Motherfucker.
Sorry.
Why would a woman be lucky to be with you?
Please impress.
Because I have a good quality to it. I'm not saying that. Because
impress us.
I'm caring person. When I love someone, I just love him. I just give 100%, and provide as well. Like, because for me as a Muslim, I don't believe the women have to share anything.
Let's hope you don't believe in that chaste and being very, very, very stoic and chaste and all that. This is a hell of a life you offering a female, a hell of a life.
So if I'm married, yeah, she don't have to do nothing. If she want to work, okay, that's up to her.
He don't make no money. Y'all don't believe what he's saying. He's saying she ain't gonna have to work. I'm telling you, to maintain your lifestyle, you're gonna have to work. So when you go over there, you just know you're gonna have to work with him.
But I'm the one who's gonna pay everything, look after her from 1 to 10.
And then she gonna be stuck in the house pregnant 10, 20, 30 goddamn times. He look like he fucking and giving up babies like water.
1 to 10. Okay. Listen, I think you're a good catch.
Yes, he is a good catch for somebody that's dry as toast. That's good. Rain 499. Thank you for the help. Ingrid, prostate on my housework. Oh, okay. She just said something different, but that's what it is. Thank you for the $5. Thank you. No, interesting candidates. But my whole thing is I keep forgetting it's the women that have to chime in on these men. It's the women who have to chime in on these type men. If the women don't chime in on these type men, they can be good for me. They can look good, but that don't mean they are good. The whole point is he's dry as paint. They have been dry as paint. At least two of them were dry as paint. I didn't think of the personality. I did not think of the personality. Now I got to remember, some of these people don't have personalities. Some of these people are right where they're supposed to be because they are devoid of personality. Wow. And you can go to work every day, but you can't make yourself interesting. You can't make yourself interesting. And apparently, some of these very good men can't make themselves interesting. And that's fucked up. I'll talk to y'all later. That's fucked up.